Hey, Texas Values supporters, and happy Friday. I'm Jonathan Covey. I'm the policy director for Texas Values, and what a week it has been. My colleague, Mary Elizabeth Castle, and I are providing separate legislative updates because there's just been so much happening this week. It's been so busy this week. And we're definitely in a time where all the dominoes are falling. We're in the last couple of weeks of session. And according to the Texas Constitution, the legislature has to pass certain types of bills by certain deadlines. We had one of those deadlines yesterday at midnight where the House bills, not the Senate bills, but the House bills that don't get a floor debate and move to initial approval by the House, they're effectively dead. And our team was on the ground until midnight Thursday night monitoring legislation. And we're so tired for that. But that is for House bills. And now we shift our focus to Senate bills because the deadline to hear Senate bills in the House is not until May 24th. So we continue to work on Senate bills. And that being said, we have some priority Senate bills that we're working hard on um, coming up for this next week. And that includes Senate Bill 619. This is, if you remember, the Religious Freedom Bill for doctors and nurses and pharmacists and other healthcare providers. And what it says is that the rights of healthcare providers have to be respected, just like any other person. Doctors aren't healthcare vending machines. This bill was referred to the House Committee on Public Health. This is Representative Chairman Gary Van Devers' committee, and so far it has not been given a hearing. Now, we would absolutely love to see this bill receive a hearing. So, hint, hint to everyone in House District 1 in Lamar County, Bowie County, Red River County, because healthcare providers are in the business of doing good, and we want them to be able to live according to their consciences and to do no harm as healthcare providers. So this is a great bill, and we're still waiting for a hearing. SB 1073. This is another bill that we're watching. This is the Attorney Freedom of Speech bill. That we've testified on multiple times over the past few sessions, carried by Senator Brian Hughes, and it passed out of the Senate this week. So we're very grateful for that. And it's received by the House and will soon be assigned to a committee in the House. So we're looking forward to the movement on that. That's a very good bill as well on the religious freedom side. And then SB 10. This is the Texas 10 Commandments bill. Real easy to remember. And this puts a display of the 10 Commandments in public school classrooms. Now, this bill was sent to calendars and hopefully will be soon set for a floor date. And this is great news because, as we've talked about many times over and over again, students and just people in general are crying out for moral clarity. And there is no more moral and uplifting document just so historically grounded in our nation's history as the Ten Commandments are. So, a very good bill. And then finally, SB 11. This is the Coach Joe Kennedy bill. If you remember, this is the bill to protect private prayer in public schools. And this was sent to the Calendars Committee in the Texas House. And we have the expectation, based upon our efforts and our work and the efforts of others and other groups as well, that this will soon be set for a floor date as well. So a lot of good bills to continue watching. There are a few others, but we're time limited. But that closes out this part of our Friday update. Remember that government belongs to those who show up, and we are honored at Texas Values to be your boots on the ground for the issues of faith, family, and freedom. Stay tuned for more updates every Friday on the Texas Values Legislative Update. Thanks, guys.